It's all overgrown. Last time I was here was 40 years ago. I remember when I was a kid, I used to sunbathe here every summer in May. There was sand on the slopes of the dunes. There was no wind, and the dune protected me. And when the water got warmer, we'd go to the beach. We bathed and sunbathed. Yes, what are dunes? How do they form? If someone doesn't know, I'll tell you. A dune is a hill of sand formed by aeolian wind activity. Dunes are found wherever loose sand comes to the surface and wind speeds are sufficient to move it. They usually form when sand accumulates near an obstacle, such as a bush or rock. The dune itself then becomes an obstacle, gradually increasing in size as the sand accumulates. Dunes can be up to 300 meters high. Their size depends on the volume of incoming sand, wind speed, and slope steepness. In areas with constant wind direction, dunes acquire characteristic shapes, gentle on the windward side and steep on the leeward side, as well as sickle-shaped in plan. The maximum speed of dune movement is about 30 m per year. On the Baltic coast, a dune has moved 13 kilometers in 60 years. There were cases when dunes covered settlements and forests. Sometimes as a result of their further movement, there was excavation of previously buried objects. Movable dunes are fixed by artificial plantings of pine trees and sown with grass. Dunes are found on the shores of seas, lakes, and rivers, in the beds of dried watercourses, and in deserts. Aeolian forms of deserts are referred to barcons. I don't know why, but when I was a kid we called these dunes sea mountains. Probably because they seemed huge and were closer to the bay. We used to go sledding and skiing here in the winter. We would pick a steeper slope, build a ski jump, and compete to see who could jump the farthest. God, it was fun! We also had Bear Mountain. Why Bear Mountain, I don't remember. We didn't have bears, at least not in my neighborhood. It's smaller than Sea Mountain and closer to the city. I'll show you at the end of the video. But the interesting thing is that the pine trees are the same as when I was a kid. I don't think they've grown back. And the paths. They're the same. They're not overgrown. I don't even know how they got formed. They just were, and they're the same, and they haven't changed a bit. The only thing is the shrubs. And these are our so-called Bear Mountains. As I said, I don't remember who and why named this small dune. We also used to ski and sled here when we were children. And as we grew up, we drank beer. There's a store nearby. And so our video has come to an end. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel.